really quick, something I noticed. Now, we know that the powers that be are into sorcery, demonology, conjuring arts. They also get a lot of their rituals, the 33rd degree ritual, which is where you receive the light, quote unquote, or the knowledge that Lucifer is the source of the light that you've been chasing, going up degrees to discover. And you go from the 32, which is frozen, 32 degrees and below, frozen, just like in Celsius, to the 33rd degree, where you receive the light of Lucifer, the fire. And you begin to realize that this is your sire, and who helps you to achieve your highest desires. And so different things are required, and the rituals change. And this is where you really begin to see that you are going to have to do something strange for some change. In this higher level, you're going to find out that in order to reach higher devils, to get more and more powerful spirit beings on your side, you're going to have to give up your manhood. Many people will do that on a lightweight jam, baby breast status, and then some people will go in hard with aspirations to be the baddest. And what I found is something very interesting, because see, Crowley's thing was not only homosexual sex magic rituals, having sex magic rituals involving children, but also there was the mantra that he came up with, or that he's credited with coming up with, man do as thou wilt, which is loosely called the satanic golden rule. And that has to do with free will and going against the great I am. So when I saw this, because I don't believe in coincidence, only coincidence, I said there's something that coincides here. What is it about the name William and the name Williams and the strange fixation with men transforming themselves to women in the land of breaking the rule of the great I am and doing as thou wilt, what you want to do, becoming your own I am, becoming your own Yah? And the significance also of the name of the heir to the throne of the royal family, who falsely claim to be of the line of David, who falsely claim to be the bloodline that will produce the Messiah in the last days and times that we know of as the final Antichrist. For many false Christs shall arise. And although we have one particular false Christ or false Messiah figure, false Savior in the office now, whose wife's maiden name was Williams, we're also looking for Prince William. And there's also the contrived success of faux hip-hop artist will.i.am. And I say contrived because he's not rocking like that, but he's getting it like that. And he was also one of the driving forces behind Barack Obama's campaign song, Yes We Can, which when turned backward very eerily says, without a doubt, thank you, Satan. And then there's the connection with the other Williamses that have all been at least accused of being men with sex changes. This is a big thing in the Boule, alright? A big deal among Boule members. You know, Teddy Pendergrass, Eddie Murphy, and others have been caught or quoted at one time or another as having something to do with bisexual sex or transsexual sex with trannies. But this just was beyond coincidence to me. although some will say it's controversial, and I had to concede because I was not ready to believe. You know, Karras once said, "You can't trust a big butt and a smile." And don't I know it now? But I was not ready to believe that Serena was a man indeed, and I've seen some things that made it make sense to me. That just, you know, as what is commonly known about the Boule, you know, and the powers that be in this world having this perverse fixation on destroying gender roles as we know it, because their leader and their master is out to destroy all creation. And this is a way of making mockery of the bringer of life, the woman, and of the giver of the seed, the man, while at the same time putting in a representation of Baphomet right in the White House, okay, with breasts and phallus still intact. But when we're looking at the other examples, Wendy Williams, I believe, like RuPaul, who at least, you know, admitted that he was once a man, but their prominence in the entertainment business, and even if you look at some things about Wendy's husband having been once caught doing some things that a real straight man wouldn't have got caught doing, but she, like RuPaul, and like all of the brothers who've been forced to put on dresses over the years, was to help prepare our minds for what we have now. Okay, this new class of human being that will be given a new classification, and that will help to change, redefine, and destroy gender roles for now and forevermore. And interesting how these four individuals all share the same last name, and only two of them are supposed to be related. I don't believe in coincidence. There's this relationship of the word William to having will, to do as you wish to do, free will. And that is the connection, the Williams connection. Real simple. Real simple. Having the will to do as you want to do. Just like the enemy, who willed to be as high as the Most High, and to be like God. So now we are able to create a man, woman, in mockery of how the Creator created man and woman. They are making a mixture of man and woman, a perverted version of what the Creator did. So unplug them out.